Now, my people up in New York and Jersey, the snowplow comes through the street. But here, no. The main the main street gets done, and that depends on how main it is. If it's not main, it's not getting done. So I was done. I went out there one year and tried to brake, and my car just slid all from the back and stuff, scared the crap out of me. I'm done. I don't really try to travel because they don't want to clean the streets. But you figure we should have it right by now, but we don't. Anyway, now back to that subject about guns. I said that this month I will talk about victims that has been that were killed in Nevada, and this is my month dedicating it to them because they were killed by a gun, by gun violence, and that's one of the things I was talking about when I say be careful what you put your kids, what you give your kids to play with, and what to dress up as mass murderers and stuff like that. I know that we some of us like to watch them on TV. I don't like to watch them too much. I'm into sci-fi, which is what I have tonight. I like science fiction. I don't know because in a way it's a little bit more realistic. And not saying that the other isn't realistic because that's realistic too. But I don't know. It's just it doesn't have that so much of that same spirit connected to it. Or do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just muddling on. Anyway, here are some more victims that died in the Nevada shooting. We have John Flippin. John Flippin, he was 56. Valencia owned a remodel company. He was known as JB Specialties. He attended the county music festival with his son Travis, who was shot in the arm, but helped treat more than a dozen wounded people in the crowd. He was my best friend, Travis told the Los Angeles Times about his father. Said he was his best friend. That's, wow. That's sad. Had to turn that down. Travis, he was always kind and gentle. If you don't know John, you surely missed out, said the neighbor who launched the fundraiser campaign for his kids, the survivors at the For the Children of John Flippin Fund. He had a heart that was larger than life and a personality to match. You felt like you knew him for years. Wow. The first time you met him, he was a simple man who enjoyed the simple things in life and having fun doing them. He had our back from the moment we met. He had your back from the moment he met you, and by having your back, that could mean having a cold beer in your hand when yours was empty, or if you needed help with your car, or in our case, our sand rail, your house, or sand rail your house, or if you just needed to chill. Even if you were someone who had never met him before, but were in need, he was there for you. Wow. And that was another one. Another one is Jenny Parks. Jenny Parks was a Lancaster kindergarten teacher and a mother of two. Another teacher, guys. According to the GoFundMe page established for the family, Parks was a wife, mother, sister, daughter, friend, teacher, and so much more. She touched so many lives. Her life was cut far too short on the last night of the Route 91 Harvest Festival. She leaves behind her hubby, Bobby, and young children, Bryce, Leah, parents, brothers, and their families. Let's show her our support to her family as we mourn the sad loss. Her husband was shot in the arm during the whole thing. And then we have Melissa Ramirez. Melissa, when she was 26, just a baby, who was a Little Rock native who graduated from Cal State Bakersfield in 2014 with a degree in business administration. According to a memorial on Facebook, she lived in North Hollywood and worked for the Automobile Club of Southern California. Ramirez was a sports fan who loved the Philadelphia Eagles, all right, Los Angeles Lakers, Dodgers, and USC Trojans. She posted a picture of herself and a friend at the Las Vegas Music Festival on Instagram on Saturday. Please keep the Ramirez family in your prayers. A relative role on GoFundMe page. Keep them in your thoughts and celebrate the life of a young woman who has gone to be with the Lord. And the last one I'm going to read is Brian Fraser. Let me get some water. Brian Fraser of La Palma was a Green Path mortgage sales manager and a graduate of Cal Poly Pomona. There's no way of putting the loss of this amazing husband, father, son, brother, cousin, uncle, and friend into simple words. A friend wrote on one of the two GoFundMe pages set up in Fraser's memory. A bigger than life man taken too soon. Brian was a rock of love and support to his family. He was a father that all four of his kids adored and looked up to. A husband that loved his wife with all his heart. Brian was having the time of his life with his wife, family, and friends. The memorial said he had made his way closer to the front of the stage in anticipation of his favorite Jason Aldean song, Dirt Road Anthem, when he was fatally shot at the Route 91 Country Music Festival, leaving his wife, children, parents, and loved ones in a world of pain and emptiness. And that's just a couple of the lives that were taken. And I have one more Monday to read about these precious people that lost their lives. And the reason why I'm reading about it is because to remind us that when you're out there looking for costumes, even as adults, even as kids, please think about what you're putting on your children. Think about what you're inviting into your life, what you're inviting into your spirit. Think about those things that you do. If you invite in evil, evil's going to live there. If you don't want to house it, don't put it in there. There's plenty of things that you can dress up as and your kids can dress up as that are not intimidating and doesn't help influence the spirit to do crazy stuff. So, not telling you what to do, just a piece of advice for someone who cares. That's all. Just a piece of advice from someone who cares. Now, I'm going to play some J.J. McGugan on that one. It's his song, Home. I'll be right back.
As I wander, searching for a place I've never known, like the time that I see your face, makes me realize there is something real out there, and I wonder how long till I reach this place. Home sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me, breathing in. Home is where I wanna be. And I wonder, why am I all over everywhere, walking circles and acting like I'm going somewhere? Sometimes I feel like I just wanna start this over. And I remember just how far it is we've come home. Sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me. Breathing in, home is where I wanna be. Its light from outer space, I will take you and we will never turn away. When all is said and done, you will be the only one that I will need for all eternity. Home sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me. Breathing in, home is where I wanna be.
All right, that was J.J. McGugan and his song Home. Welcome back to the show. Lena Jones, I'm still here. Doing everything, multitasking in between songs. Sometimes I have songs and they're long songs and I'm able to do a lot of different things, but then sometimes I have songs that are not so long and I find myself having to rush through a multitask or something like that. Either way, I'm back. I made it. And we're going to have our feature film, Kai, coming up in another few minutes. I just want to give a shout out to my sponsors at BBL Productions, LLC, Restoration for Life, and Miniature Me Academy. Just want to give them all a shout out, let them know I didn't forget about them, and to let you know how you can contact me. I know it's crazy. Okay, so I have this show where anything goes. Well, Murphy's Law. If it can happen, it will happen. I was facing some audio problems when I first came on. Not really audio, just kind of upload problems. Trying to get stuff uploaded, it wasn't doing right. So I was dealing with that. So in between the show coming on, I was hoping it got solved. Well, it did get resolved. But what I wanted to tell you guys about was, I don't know if you watched that show last night, good night, tonight, last night, whatever, with the British dude. Well, he was talking about Equifax, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a warning, too, about Equifax getting hold of half the population of the U.S. information. Now, according to what is said, you can look it up, the information on Equifax, or just Google news about Equifax and the information that got stolen by, people, by black hats, people who are going in there and taking your identity. Now, this one is a little bit different from the other ones, which is what I wanted to warn you guys about. Because just because it hasn't happened right now doesn't mean it may not happen. Hey, when you're out doing your Christmas shopping, you might go and get your stuff and pay for it, and you're wiped out. Credit cards, money, and everything else. This is how serious this is. They didn't get your typical what you're searching for on Google, they got your social security number,